go back to something we talked about earlier on in distributing your estate, thinking about how to properly distribute assets to certain beneficiaries. The one thing I want to focus a little bit on in this session is special needs beneficiaries, kids or grandkids that have mental or physical disabilities that, because of that, either number one, means that they're not going to be able to manage that inheritance by themselves. They're going to need some help with that. Or maybe more importantly, because due to their disability, they qualify for some kind of needs-based government benefit, Medicaid, SSI, and if this inheritance is given to them, that's going to disqualify them for that benefit. We need to incorporate that planning into your estate plan, and there's a couple ways to do it. Primarily involves trust. There are special kind of trusts, particularly in New York State and most states, that you can set up for that beneficiary so that that money can go into the trust. It can supplement their care for the rest of their lives if necessary, and yet not disqualify them for any of those needs-based governmental benefits. Case of what I call a third-party trust, that's parents planning for their child who's got special needs. We don't want to leave an inheritance directly. I'm going to leave the inheritance in a trust, name somebody as a trustee to manage that, use that money to supplement their care, not disqualify them for benefits. Very important planning. That could be a grandparent planning for a grandchild in that manner also. First party trust, that's a little bit different. That's when this disabled individual has assets of their own. And those assets are going to disqualify them if they need to get any kind of needs-based benefits. We can set up a special kind of trust for them also with their assets, transfer those assets into this trust. It'll supplement their care. That transfer of assets into that trust that is created for their benefit won't create any penalty periods for Medicaid or SSI or anything like that. It also won't count those assets towards their eligibility. Now there's some extra special rules that got to be included in that, paybacks and things like that, but we're not going to get into detail with that now. But it's important to know for these kinds of beneficiaries of your estate, there is special planning that you can do that can protect that beneficiary for the rest of their lives, whatever their needs happen to be, and yet still qualify them for those governmental benefits.